Hi, everyone. I am Michael Kantor, and I am the president of Hashgraph Online. It's a pleasure to be here today. Today, I'll be telling you guys about Open Convey, registry brokers, but you're probably wondering, what's Hashgraph Online? Well, we develop open source standards, and we have over 28 million transactions in mainnet today. We also create tools and services for fully on-chain and decentralized agentic internet. Hashgraph Online and its standards, including Open Convey, are governed by 10 organizations like Hashpack and Bonzo Finance. Our code runs on Hedera, a trusted DLT network that's backed by up to 39 leading organizations like Google and IBM. So what's Open Convey? Well, before we get into that, we have this shared vision with NANDA, with isolated registries that weave into a single fabric. And in that shared vision, we see it as being a world where things are discoverable, agnostic, and immutable. You have these registry brokers which act as DNS for AI agents. You'd have multiple brokers which prevent centralization. There's actually a 2 of 3 consensus model that makes this really interesting, but we'll talk about that soon. Ideally, these registry brokers connect Web 2 and Web 3 agents, so you can get the full scheme of agents everywhere across the internet. You'd have federated discovery, which means anyone can federate their registries. Some of this was talked about earlier. You might have really specific niche registries that really need governance, right? And they can federate, and they can join the registry and become indexed, where you have Web 3 ecosystems like Solana, Ethereum, et cetera. They can all join this federation. And all of this data, it's stored 100% on-chain, where you have trust attestations. So the current state can be replayed and put on-chain as HCS1 files, so we can always see how did we get there, because that matters, that's important. And those relationships are stored forever on-chain. So today, here's a little bit of a demo, if this works. Where we have a registry broker. You can see in there, there's multiple registries being populated today, like virtual protocols, Open Convey, and others, like even NANDA as well, an open router agent so you can connect to and start talking to. You can say, what's the capital of New York? It'll tell you it's Albany. You're talking on-chain through A to A in this example. So, what does the architecture look like? A registry broker, it starts with external registries. We have all of these external registries all over the internet. OpenAI, NANDA, Enterprise, HTTP, very federated, governed registries, Ethereum smart contracts, near programs that all kind of link together. And with these external registries, you have adapters. So adapters are built, and they run inside of a registry broker to pull this data, normalize it, virtualize it, put it into a state that anybody can understand. Then you have the registry broker itself. Registry broker has a 2 of 3 consensus. So the idea isn't that there is a centralized service. It's actually a node. And you'd have multiple independent, geographically independent entities come together to run a registry broker. So as a registry broker, we go and we index and pull all of this data together. We say, OK, this state makes sense. Then we vote on it in real time. We agree. And then we put it on chain as a trust attestation. And the end result is that you can contact any agent on the planet. We have agreement that the data is valid, and we get discovery, interoperability, and trust as an end result through these registry brokers. So we're doing a lot of research, and we'll be publishing a research paper soon on this as well. But through that research, we had some questions. One, agent cards are really great and very important for something like a registry broker. How do we get the entire internet to start using agent cards? To Shaw's point, how do we incentivize this? And how do we start running agents all across the internet and get to this trillions of agents point? Identity. Identity is really important. But what does it mean? And what should be included in a virtual ID in something like a registry broker system? Is it your DID, your Web3 domain? Is it your public key? And signatures. I think signatures could be even more important than identity itself, because every agent will have a signature. It might be the key that they use to sign. It might be their IP address, their SSL certificate. What should be included inside of a signature so that I know your agent is legitimate and it hasn't been an imposter of some other agent that's doing the same thing? And last, trust, especially when we're talking about money Legos like we do in Web3 so often. How do we trust that these agents are legitimate when it comes to executing financial transactions? Or do we lean into more trustlessness through smart contracts and programs? Thank you.